If you are not legally protected in your business, you are leaving money on the table. Hey, I get it. The legal side of business can feel intimidating, but the good news is it doesn't have to be. If you want to build your business on a strong foundation, and if you want to know that your rights are protected when the unexpected happens with a client or a customer, then it's time to get legally protected. This means no more using free contracts that you downloaded off of the internet. This means partnering with a law firm that actually believes in your vision and can help you achieve it. This means legally protecting your brand so that no one can steal your good ideas. There are a lot of ways to grow and scale, but if you want to grow a strong business, it's time to get legally protected. If you're listening and resonating with this, then my signature service, the Legal Upgrade, just might be perfect for you. The Legal Upgrade is a straightforward, structured process to give your business the legal protection that it needs to thrive. Click the link in the show notes and schedule a call with me today. Hello and welcome to the Legal Upgrade Podcast. I'm your host, licensed attorney Christian Hammond. This podcast breaks down the legal side of business to reveal key legal strategies that can help you take your business to the next level. Please note that none of the following is legal, tax, investment, financial, or medical advice. Without further ado, let's get into the show. Does your business really need a trademark? When is the right time for a business to pursue trademarking, and how can you think about whether your business has reached that point? If you are new here, welcome. My name is Christian Hammond. I'm a licensed trademark attorney based in Washington, D.C., and I specialize in helping business owners to legally protect their brand, to get trademarked, and then to monetize and maximize those trademarks. And today we're talking about a really important topic, which is, do you actually need a trademark? When is the right time for a business to get trademarked, and how do you know you're there? How should you approach as a business owner, as the founder, as the CEO? How should you approach thinking through that and thinking through whether it's the right time for you? And I am going to sum it up in one statement and then just kind of break it down. But here's what I would say, and you can write this down. The right time to trademark is when you are ready to marry your business name. It's when you're ready to marry your business name. Write that down. And here's what I mean by that. And this is my perspective. Other people, other lawyers might disagree, but here's my perspective. It's when you know that you really love that name. It's when you want to be recognized as the owner of that brand, as the one who came up with the idea. It's when you know that you love your business name, and truth be told, you don't want other people to be able to use it. And some of you right now are listening and you're kind of like, wait, are there people who don't feel that way about their business name? And you guys are my people that I like to call the love at first sight kind of people. So if you fall into this first category, you are the love at first sight kind of a person. You have always loved your business name. And maybe it's because it's sentimental. Maybe your business is named after a family member or something important to you. Maybe you spent a really long time coming up with this name. Maybe you paid a branding agency to come up with this name. However it might have happened, you have loved your business name from the jump, from the very beginning. And so before the business even ever started, you already knew that you had a winner when it came to the name. You've always loved the name. And sometimes I have clients who come to me who are like this. And so they already love their name. They don't, they're not looking for any other name. So before the business has even started, before the business has even launched, they know they want to protect it. They know they want to protect their idea. So we go ahead and we start that trademark process before the business even launches. So if you fall into that first category, you are my people that I am calling the love at first sight kind of a people. Now, some of you are not the love at first sight type. Some of you need to date a little longer to find out whether you are really into that business name or not. And this was my story. And so when I originally launched my law firm with the name Bevel Law, I knew that I liked the name, but I wasn't yet sure that it was going to stick with my audience. Because when I first started out, people would mispronounce it. Some people called it Bevel, some people called it Bevel, some people weren't really sure how to say it. And so then I'd get like questions about it, like why is it called Bevel? Why is it not your last name, or is your name Bevel? So I liked my name, but I wasn't sure at first whether it was going to click with my audience, whether it was going to connect with my clients. But when I got to that point where I realized, you know what, I like this name. In fact, I love this name. I don't want anyone else to be able to use it. I want to protect it. I want to be recognized as the legal owner. When I reached that point, I trademarked it. So I was one of those that I dated my name for a little bit, but then I was ready to make that commitment and I was ready to marry that business name. And so for those of you who are more in that, I need to date you a little longer, you guys are going to be in one of two situations. Either you're going to break up with that name or you're going to go the distance. Either you're going to break up or you're going to go the distance. So if you're in the breakup category, it's probably because you never liked that name to begin with. So these are probably my people who, you just needed to get the business started, but you really didn't have a name for an idea that you loved when you launched the business. So you didn't launch with a name that you actually loved. You just kind of launched with a name that was a stand-in until you could think of something else. Basically, your business name has always been a side piece. It's just somebody you're dating until someone else better comes along. That's kind of how you're treating your business name. And so if that's you, then you're really just waiting till you think of something better. So you're probably going to end up breaking up with that business name because you don't actually really like it. You don't actually love it. You're just waiting to think of something better. And if you're in that camp where you're not really intending to go the distance with this business name, then generally speaking, that's not the right choice for the trademark. Now, there could be special circumstances. You're going to want to talk to your own lawyer about this because there could be special circumstances. Maybe you've never really liked your business name, but maybe your audience loves it. Like maybe you're not crazy about it, but it's actually really generating a lot of revenue for you. That's a special situation. So there could be exceptions, but generally speaking, if you are a business owner, if you've never liked your business name, and if in fact you are actively hoping to one day change it, and that one day is going to be pretty soon, usually that means that trademarking is just not the right choice in that situation. Again, could be special circumstances, talk to your own lawyer, but that's usually what that means. Now, some of you are in the other category where, you need to feel it out for a little bit longer. Yeah, you need to date your business name a little longer, but ultimately, you're going to go the distance. Ultimately, this is the business name that you are going to rock with long term. Ultimately, this is the business name that you want to commit to. And so, only you can answer this question for yourself. Only you can answer the question of, is my business name my side piece or is my business name the one? Only you can answer that question for yourself. I can't answer it for you. Only you can answer that question for yourself. And this requires self-awareness because some of you are the type that don't realize what you have until it's gone. Some of you are the type who don't realize what you have until you're sitting by yourself thinking about the one who got away. So this requires self-awareness. This might require some time that you as the business owner take to really think about your business name and how you really feel about it. So you're going to have a meeting with yourself. And like I said, this is what was true for me. I launched with a business name. I liked it. I was trying to feel out whether my audience would like it. But when I had that moment of, oh, I actually love my name. Oh, I don't want anyone else to be able to use this name. I don't want anybody else to be able to call themselves Bevel Law. When I had that moment, I trademarked it. So you have to have that moment with yourself. You have to be self-aware. You have to have that meeting with yourself to decide, okay, how do I actually feel about this business name? And if you are having trouble thinking through that question, if you're having trouble answering that question for yourself, here is an exercise that you can do. And you can write this down as well. Here is your homework. Here is your exercise. Think about if I got a cease and desist letter today from someone else's lawyer, and they said, hey, we own this trademark and you need to change your business name or else we're going to sue you. If somebody told you, hey, actually, I own this trademark, stop using it, change your business name to something else or else I'm going to sue you, how would you feel? And maybe you would feel, I really never liked this business name anyway. I had always planned on changing it. It never really clicked with my audience. It never really clicked with my customers. Yeah, it sucks to get this letter. Yeah, this is kind of stressful. But at the end of the day, I kind of always wanted to change this name, and I actually have no problem doing what they're asking me to do. Again, if that would be your reaction, then trademarking is probably not right for you. Could be a special circumstance, talk to your own lawyer, but generally speaking, that's what's true. Now, if some of you would have the opposite reaction, for some of you, you would say to yourself, this is devastating. This is catastrophic. I love my business name. I thought that I owned this. I thought that having the LLC would protect me. I thought having the domain name would protect me. I thought this was mine. And now someone else is telling me it's not mine. And I thought I was the owner, but I'm not. And if that would be your reaction, then it's probably time to start thinking about, is now the time to trademark? So if you are trying to decide, is my trademark name my side piece or is it the one? Are we going to break up or are we going to go the distance? That is an exercise that you can go through. And so that, in my opinion, again, that's what matters. The question is, are you ready to marry this business name? And I'm going to cover two things that people think matters that actually don't. And so a lot of times business owners will think, oh, well, I'm too small to trademark, or, oh, well, I'm too new to trademark. My business hasn't started or it's pretty new. And people think that that's what matters, but it's not. And the reason it does not matter what size your business is, the reason it does not matter how old your business is because you're never too small and you're never too new to get sued. Full stop, period. So I'm a trademark owner I'm a trademark lawyer. And from time to time, clients hire me to go after someone. They hire me because someone else is infringing their trademark, is copying their brand name. And when I get hired as a lawyer to defend my clients, I don't care if you are a new startup or if you're a big business. You are infringing my client's trademark and we are going to come knocking at your door. So you're never too new and you're never too small to have someone come knocking at your door for trademark infringement. And that's why that's really not what matters. It doesn't matter how big your business is. It doesn't matter how new your business is. What does matter is, how do you feel about your business name? Are you ready to marry your business name? Do you really love your business name? Do you want to protect it? Do you want to be recognized as the owner of that name? Do you want to be recognized as the one who had the original idea for that concept, that product, that service? That's what matters. And again, that's a question that only you can answer. I can't answer it for you. Your friends can't answer it for you. Only you can answer that question. And that's a question only you can answer. But hopefully today's live stream gave you some ideas and a helpful framework for answering that question. So, short session today, but I hope that it was short but mighty. I hope that it was short but useful. And if you are someone who has already had that meeting with yourself or who's thinking about having that meeting with yourself, and you have realized, yeah, I want to marry my business name, then go ahead and click the link in my bio. You can set up a time to meet with me. I think I saw a question in here. You can set up a time, and that'll answer your question about rates, pricing, process. All of those are questions that get answered during the discovery call. So if you know that you want to marry your business name, you can go to the link in my bio, set up a call with me. And otherwise, thanks so much for being here today, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hey, thanks for listening to the show. The Legal Upgrade Podcast is a Bevel Law production. For more information about the Legal Upgrade, you can follow on Instagram at Bevel Law or find even more information on the website bevellaw.com. If you enjoyed the episode, please remember to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a friend. See you next time on the Legal Upgrade Podcast.